You have accidentally slumbered into the view from the crow's nest. I'm Robert Crowe, and I sometimes investigate interesting topics. Our program today is Beautiful Dreamer, Stephen Foster. Each year in the month of May, the Kentucky Derby is run in Louisville, Kentucky. The fastest 2 minutes in sports has been run every year since 1875. Prior to the running of the 3-year-old horses will be the playing of My Old Kentucky Home, written in 1853 by Stephen Foster. He wrote over 200 songs, but died impoverished. In addition to My Old Kentucky Home, many of his tunes remain popular after 150 years. Stephen Collings Foster was born in 1826 in Lawrenceville, Pennsylvania. The youngest of 11 children, he had a natural penchant for music, and even though he had no formal academic training, he wrote his first song at the age of 14, but it was never published during his lifetime. As a youth, he attended a number of private academies and had a brief college experience. At the age of 20, he moved to Cincinnati to serve as a bookkeeper with his brother's steamship company. While there, he wrote Old Susanna, for which he was paid $100. The publisher made over $10,000 from the song. Old Susanna became the anthem for the California Gold Rush. He returned to Pennsylvania and signed a contract with the Christie Minstrels. And it was during this period that he wrote some of his best-known songs: Camptown Races, Nellie Bly, Old Folks at Home, My Old Kentucky Home. And he wrote, get this, Jeannie with the Light Brown Hair for his wife, who was not named Jeannie. She was Jane Denny McDowell. Go figure. Many of his songs had Southern themes, yet Foster never lived in the South. He visited the South only once, when he was on his honeymoon in 1852. From 1850 to 1856, he wrote 160 songs, but made very little money from them because there was no copyright protection. He did begin to receive money for his work later in life, but his dependency upon alcohol negated any personal wealth. Foster and his family moved to New York City in 1860. About a year later, because of his alcoholism, his wife and daughter left him and returned to Pittsburgh. Stephen Foster became impoverished while living in a hotel in Manhattan's Lower East Side. He developed a persistent fever and one day fell, hitting his head on a wash basin. He was taken to Bellevue Hospital and succumbed 3 days later. He was 37 years old. At his death, he had 40 cents in his purse. One of the best-loved Stephen Foster songs, Beautiful Dreamer, was published after his death. And that's our cheery topic for today. Check back often. I'll try to pick a jolly, random topic. I'm Robert Crowe with The View from the Crow's Nest.